Well, good morning, everybody. Well, today we're making a vanilla cake. It's a delicious cake. We're going to use the Big Boy Mix Master. This is in honor of my very first pastor. His name is Pastor Jim. He started Lincoln Bible Church, and this is how I met my first husband. He actually married us. He was a very good pastor, very nice man. I can't tell you where he is now. He left Lincoln many years ago. I assume he's retired now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a vanilla cake in honor of Pastor Jim. I'm going to add in 3 cups of flour. I'm going to sift it. We need a new sifter for Hammer Lady. This one's almost had it. Well, Jim ran the church. I certainly said his last name. It doesn't really matter anyway. He's definitely retired. I know one thing. He never married. I can tell you that. By my knowledge, I don't think so. But he was a really good pastor and everything. He was always there for counseling. Boy, did I need counseling sometimes. And he was the first pastor that actually started Lincoln Bible Church. He did a very good job, I thought, you know. And when he left, I was very sad to see him go because I really liked him a lot. And he decided he wanted to move on, I guess. You know, who knows why, but he got the church going, and, you know, I give him credit. And I'm not sure where he is. I know he went into missionary work for a while. And he also married me and my first husband. I'm going to put this over here. I want to add in some baking powder. It has to be a tablespoon of baking powder. This is going to make our cake rise. Jim also had a sweet tooth that I can remember. Going in here, tablespoon of baking powder. Now, the recipe, folks, calls for salt. You have to add the salt. There we go, just a dash of salt, my grandmother always used to say. Now, we're going to mix this together. Okay, I'm going to set this aside, and now we're going to begin on the wet. I need to add in to my milk 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla. We're going to put it directly into the milk. That's what it calls for. If we run out, I have another vanilla, not to worry. There we go. We're almost out of it. 1 1/2. We're going to use a little bit less than a half. Come on. Just about out of it. Come on. There we go. We might need a little more vanilla. I'm not sure yet. Okay, we're definitely out of vanilla, but we have another one. Oops, I'm clumsy today, folks. You know why I'm clumsy, folks? Today is Monday, and Luna made me nervous. Right, Luna? You made me drop that, Luna, didn't you? You made me nervous. You were glaring at me. Yeah. So, at this point, I think we should have enough vanilla. Let's mix this together, and we'll see what happens. We'll always add a little bit more in a minute, right? Yeah. All right, we got it. So, folks, we have enough vanilla in here, because if we don't have enough vanilla in here, it's going to lose this flavor, and it's not going to taste very good, folks. I can tell you that. So now we have enough vanilla in here. That one's empty, honey. We're going to mix the milk and the vanilla together, and now we're going to begin the wet. Now, the whole idea is we're going to alternate, folks. We're going to do the eggs, and we're going to add the sugar. Remind me to add the sugar. We don't have sugar. We don't have 1. No, let's lift this up a little bit, folks. It's kind of hard to get everything in. Here we go. So, 2. I think I saw a 2. I don't know where it went. Oh. 3, 4 eggs, and we're going to also add in sugar. If an eggshell shows when I'm mixing it, I'll find it. All these eggs, we're going to add in some sugar. Sometimes these eggshells, folks, they come from nowhere, and then it's hard to find them sometimes. I'm now going to add in, 1 1/2 cup of sugar. It has sugar in it, folks. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to add in the sugar. Many times, even professional chefs drop eggshells. Who knows what the reason is? It just plain happens. Okay, we're going to add in the sugar, and we're going to mix this with the egg. 1. It would be horrible if we forget the sugar. Oh, we wouldn't have a very good cake now, would we, folks? And then we're going to alternate with the milk and Luna. No, with the dry. Luna. Okay. And 3/4 cup of oil is going to be next. So let me fill up my measuring cup. This is an oil-based cake, folks. I don't want to forget to add something in, and then we don't have what we want, okay? Now what I want to do now is we're going to mix this together. Mix the butter the eggs, butter. Now, why do I have butter on my mind, folks? I don't know. Here we go. Okay, let me see how is this low speed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to mix this together for a minute. Start adding in the dry. What we're going to do is I'm going to alternate with dry. About half the dry is going in right now. Here we go. Oh, a little bit more than half. Oh well. All right. Come on, baby. Go down. There we go. Now we're going to start adding in the milk. A little bit more milk. I'm going to get the dry. There we go. All out and then the rest of the milk. There we go. Look how beautiful that's creamy. Oh. It makes it so much easier for me to have this big boy going. I'm going to let it go for about a minute or so and get it really rich and fluffy. Folks, also add a 3/4 cup of oil. We just put the oil in. Now you can see how creamy this is going to be. The way a cake is supposed to look. Creamy. This is why this big boy comes in handy. Now we're going to put this in the cake pan. Make sure when you grease your pan, use Crisco, folks. I hate to tell you this. We tried butter, and the butter just did not work. It just did not stick. It kept sticking my cake. We had cake, it did not come out. But this definitely is all the difference. And also using this big boy helps. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is we're going to pop this in the oven. There's a huge difference here, obviously. Ready? I want to show you this. This little baby here in the middle, it happens to be my camera lady when she was a month old. This was her baptism. This was when she got baptized. You know, it was called a christening baptism. And I just want to let you know who it is. I'm going to use as my filling vanilla custard pudding. What you see is a lot of vanilla beans in here. Now on top of this, we're gonna drown this out with chocolate frosting. It's gonna be delicious and make a nice thick filling. Okay. Okay, this is, like I said, in honor of Pastor Jim. He lives in, I can't tell you where he lives. It's not really, it's private business. I don't want to give it out, you know. It's private. Okay. Now, the next thing is the top of it with chocolate. Got to be very careful because it's a homemade cake and it could just, you know, we don't want it to fall apart. Okay, we'll do the top. Okay. Pastor Jim was wonderful. He was so wonderful. He was so dedicated to the church at that time. He ran everything that was to run, he ran. He was in charge of everything. And I really gave him a lot of credit for the work that he did. And he actually married me and my first husband. If it wasn't for him, I don't know if we ever would have even met or not. Who knows? He ran the church picnic that we met at. He ran everything. It was held at somebody's house who was in charge of the young adults. Yes, but he was still in charge. Okay, spread this out. Just pointed out something. You gotta be careful not to push it off accidentally. Or we will have a mess. Oh yes, we'll have a mess. I'm gonna make this frosting nice and thick. Okay. Gotta be so careful, so careful. We get the size, it'll be wonderful, but we don't even know if we'll have enough or not. We'll see. Gotta go very smoothly around the sides also. Okay. We might not have enough frosting to do the sides, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to taste just as good. Go. Almost done. Almost done. Get this over here. Almost done. And here we have a delicious vanilla cake with chocolate custard filling and vanilla custard pudding. I'm sorry, I meant to say vanilla custard pudding as the filling and chocolate frosting as the icing. From Deborah Ray's Home Country Kitchen, have a great day and please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.